so I'm being fucking retarded, and you were absolutely correct. To get here, you guys had to get teleported after the collapse of the previous factory because of all the chaotic shit that was going on around it. And this one, conversely, you guys made an expert decision in actually helping the Swift-Neblin and then stabilizing the thing. Otherwise, I would have dragged you through another one. And it would have been the same thing over and over. And so it is that you guys helped the Swift-Neblin out, and as a result, had a stable conclusion to how the situation panned out here. That is to say, you left the storyline. It was done. You know, it's like Groundhog's Day. You did it the right way, and you move on from it. Otherwise,
you didn't help them, though.
You did.
No, Othello gave them all the energy they needed for hundreds of years, and they could have unplugged their own magma problems in that time period. Congratulations, we just did nothing.
But the thing is the batteries are a limited form of energy, whereas the lava potentially is forever,
but
or longer
than that.
But then at the same time, with all the tectonic shifting,
yeah,
right. So the point is that they've got a backup system whereby they can rely on and be capable of repairing themselves.
100 years, it's going to be mass sacrifice and torture to repower the batteries.
They've got it too easy.
It's the easy way. It's what's going to happen.
The psychology of a society. Books will be written. So, I guess all in all, that is to speak of the fact. What do you guys think of all the politics and the world building, the robustness of like the depth that I've gone to? How's that been panning out?
I love it, but my mother scares the fuck out of me.
It's a lot more detailed than the other campaigns I've had.
Well, have you? I came upon one of my old blog posts, and the tag was onwards and upwards. And it turned out that I'd used it before, and it's only on one other article, and it was the season 1 when it came to a close. When our last campaign came to a close, and I started at the Cloudspires Chronicles, I wrote about how I was going to establish a more firm storyline and establish a world of detail. And I'm reading over it, and I'm like, hey, sweet, I did it. So it's sweet, right? Like reading it and then seeing that you actually managed to pull it off. And everybody's digging it, you know, like that's the cool part. I don't know, what do you think? As a DM, what do you think?
I've been enjoying it. I think you've done a good job.
You don't get what's the word I'm looking for? You didn't get as much opportunity as previous campaigns to do the sim. Right? You know what I mean? Like, but honestly, it's for the better to some degree. It's like a limited amount of super control over a very finite universe.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, you never have to worry about money in this world. But you can't do anything necessary with money, like fucking important with money. You know what I mean? You have millions of dollars. You buy lots of swords. You go and fucking talk to your dad and mom or whoever the fuck in this world and just be like, I want 1,000,000 swords. Okay? You make a crazy amount of money for this world every month, and all your expenses are paid for except for whatever you incur. It's like, here's a place to live. It's on the SK compound. You tell people you work for one of the main houses in this place, and they're like, really? Like, bitches be on your shit all day because you're just like, yeah, I'm a baller. Like, instead of sitting in the back of the compound. Seriously, it's what it is in this place. So, but what good is that in the grand scheme, right? Like, that's the thing. It's not necessarily Game of Thrones, because you guys aren't trying to take each other's seats of power. But you never know when somebody amidst...
As Joe and Curtis look towards one another.
And then the question becomes like, over the course of however long... Over the course of however long, who's going to actually go for what? Like, what is the game going to turn into that's still fun, and what is or isn't good gameplay? Because it is, like you say, it's more detailed than we've ever done before. It's hard to maintain it and make sure that it's fun all the time. If it gets too detailed, it sucks, right? We've experienced that. That's what I'm getting at. So it's like trying to avoid that. Anyway, I don't know. I'm glad on the whole, reading over that article and seeing, you know, it's been accomplished. This is it. Culmination of. We've got a firm story. Everybody's got like a storyline. You've got a betrothed that I've got to bring back and hamper your ass with.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, I know that, but it'll make for an interesting story. But the reason she hasn't come back is because I've never given it the proper thought or time, or I've never been inspired by anything that would make make it entertaining enough and provide a gameplay that was resounding enough for everybody. You know
I
what
thought
mean?
you were just going to drop it on him in an awkward moment.
That's
I'm
exactly
trying to figure out that
Oh.
perfect, like, I want to write it, so it's good. It's not Stephen King or whatever the fuck, Terry Goodkind, but I'm trying to make some fucking authorship of it that makes sense.
My mother is eventually coming to this.
Yeah,
state
no,
where she
exactly.
hasn't
It's
yet.
only been a couple months or whatever the fuck, so.
Just like out in this council of merchants things, have one friendly merchant, when is, what's her name, coming to the marriage? And you're like, I'm not fucking marrying her.
Fucking marrying her.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong,
I'm a man of the cloth, and Paler is my only lover.
Well, look, you guys raised a good point. I don't actually bring a random.
He touches
and yeah,
me
no,
every
it's true.
night.
He touches me all the time, and I love it.
His character's got the parted hair that goes like this, right?
Right?
Taylor
shit.
shines down from above.
All in all, I don't know. It's sadly it is the first time I've ever bothered taking it to such a level. You know what I mean? Like just really delivering a nice.
Oh yeah,
Here's
you
a
did
world.
it really good. Like
As
you did
opposed
it,
to just here's
perfectly.
Forgotten Realms and et cetera,
Yeah.
et cetera. I've taken it to another level that way, so it's actually like in the wiki and everything. I don't know if anybody actually reads the wiki. Does anybody read the wiki?
I
Yes.
started
I
to.
added something the other day.
Yes, actually, I'm gonna. Yeah,
I added
like
something
that.
to the wiki.
No, you didn't.
I did, like about a year ago.
A year
for
ago.
Oberon.
Yeah, he got
Well, that's fine.
deleted,
You got a
by the
month
way.
off. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
My problem is now,
If
like,
you want like a background,
you
like,
you
thought
got rid
and
of
all
the
that.
Yeah,
you
do that.
got rid of the quest giver and the MacGuffin, but
And
like
the problem.
in my character's head, the
Of the
quest is still
Egyptian
going.
gods,
Like, I have
Greek
to.
gods,
I have
Christian
to.
gods.
This is an evil.
Well, no, that's
presence
fine.
across the
Yeah,
land,
no, no,
so
no,
I would
um,
want to continue this, but then you said I'm kind of glad that we walked away from this for a little bit.
Well, here's
Well, there
here's
should
the
be
thing
new
for me.
adventures and stuff.
Sorry.
New adventures are always good.
Right. So, if I may actually speak to both points, just on a brief thing is okay. Knowing that is what my job is, right? And so that is the point. Is like giving other people the opportunity of a different storyline. While you take the opportunity to be like, I search for this, I search for that.
I'm
Now,
sorry.
while
Stop
you
eating
do
chili
this
every
as a player, when you say, I want to see this, I want to see that, researching the source of the phylacteries, where they originate from, where these metal men come from, the men of Kellenbor, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so in seeing your interest on that storyline, me as DM goes, okay, well, I should bring that quest line back in, and that's what you're doing. Is you're like, no, I'm pulling that quest line in. That quest line's coming in my boat, and all these motherfuckers are in my boat. But everybody's like, no, this is my boat.
I mean, he can pursue that line all he wants, but it's a global problem, and you're not trotting around the entire globe to fix that.
So
when you
there's
have
the
other
opportunity for the
Yeah,
DM
but
to
we-
develop a
I
storyline
have-
that actually solves many at
I
once.
jotted down some of the points where the other ones are in our kingdom.
Yeah.
Sure.
On the
And
map.
Outside
I'm
of your
sure
kingdom,
there
there's
are
nothing
ways
in your
people
kingdom
can
any
be
longer.
cajoled to go to other kingdoms and fuck shit up.
But like if we're not doing that, what else are we doing?
But it's not like we're abandoning the kingdom to go fight this nameless evil who's going to arise in 1,000 years
Sure,
if we
but
do nothing.
What else would we be doing?
Remember,
if we didn't do
Othello
that?
never did respond after he said recalculating.
Othello's full of shit. He's lied to us so many times. I don't care what his
Like
calculations
aside from the role playing aspect of Ivor training his troops and shit, like what else do you want to do with him besides what we've been doing?
I have a couple genocides I have to commit.
Oh my god.
There's the giants, there's the dark elves, there's a whole shitload of dwarves.
I might have
There's
to
the rebuilding of
assassinate
an
the-
entire kingdom, etc., etc. Maybe the expulsion
Possibly
of the
one of the
Ogmites, the
covenant
Panites,
leaders of the
and the
covenant
insertion
soldier.
of the Banites.
Oh, that'd
who
be
knows?
neat, eh?
Yeah,
Shit
that'd
will
be
happen.
fun.
That'd be a crazy little quest line.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel like I need to make another character just to accommodate Joe's character.
Or in case there's another throne that
His
you want to sit
agenda.
on.
Or
Because-
your character stays around and tries to foil my agenda.
We took too long. I just wanted to say,
It's
actually,
not
the part I hated the most is we took too long in the temple with all the random bits that I added in. And I do mean, like, having the brain hang around and then having... The gnome wasn't too bad, actually. The gnome is, like, kind of a I'll point the way character. That worked. That, ultimately, I think that worked.
I kind of wish I destroyed him.
It doesn't really make a difference to me. It's just like
It's like, oh, I shot you twice. I horribly damaged you. Like
here's
ghost
the
thing.
thing
Oh,
for
you're
me.
still helping us.
Here's the opportunity where I get to say, this is why this works the way it does. As a DM through a character, I say, this is why shit goes like this. When you go like this, shit like goes like this. You know, like that's the only way I have to explain it to you within the story is through a character. I have to say, this is why things are happening this way. Is through this character. They're saying it for you. If you kill them early, and then something happens, and you can be like, this makes no sense. It's because you killed this guy over here.
And I'm totally fine with that.
And that's fine, but I'm not fine with that when I give you the opportunity and they're like,
Oh, no.
where did that happen?
I horribly derailed the main
That's
quest
why
line.
when
No, I don't give a fuck about all that. I don't give a flying
That's
fuck
why
about
when
that.
I was DMing for my first time and Joe wanted to kill my NPC that was important, I'm like, no, you can't. no, sorry. No, you just
The
can't
problem with that
You
is
go to attack
tried,
him and
he tried,
everything
and I'm like,
goes
no.
fuzzy.
Too bad. He's got a ring of immunity to all
I
damage. Too
failed
bad.
so badly on my rolls, and you kicked ass on your rolls, so there was nothing I could do.
If you if you rolled good and I rolled poorly, I'd still be like, no,
I was like,
too bad.
I'm lifting you over a pit with
Too
telekinesis.
bad.
Too bad.
No, too bad. He's immune. He's immune.
He's
Sorry.
mad.
Well, what is telekinesis? Telekinesis is like 40 pounds.
500 pounds.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a level 7 spell.
Oh my god, that's fair enough. Well, I mean, what is it? The
Six.
Tensor's disc, yeah, it does
Yeah.
1,000 pounds, so I mean, whatever, right? Good session.
Yep.
People want to go home.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
I
can
want to go
appreciate
home
that.
and stream SO.
So
Are
you're
you
gonna pump
gonna
gas?
send us your?
You're gonna
No.
stream you
invitation or
pumping
what?
gas for everybody? What's
What's
this?
that?
Are you gonna send
Oh,
us your
you want to grab
invitation
that?
or what?
Oh, fuck.
Or we're not worthy of an invitation. We get the
I'm
second
no
hand
shit.
one.
Yeah. We
You
only
can
actually
email
made like
it.
25 of them.
You don't have to do it through the
Sent them to
fucking
people that
phone.
were coming from out of the city.
Just email it.
Well, that relies on duly remembering to email it to
Just
us.
email it.
Picture of this.
My phone doesn't take pictures.
Come on. What do you got a fucking...
I brought the camera.
Actually,
You got it,
okay, you know what? I
Like an
probably
old
shouldn't. Do
Nokia
you guys want to
digital?
set a work in progress for the intro for season
No,
2?
just email us the invitation so I can go home and sleep, please.
There
you
you
want
go.
to see the work in progress?
I'll see it when it's finished.
Oh, fair enough.
We don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, so just email Mike 1 too. And Mitch. If you can.
Where the fuck?
Mitch is going to?
Okay, whatever. I'll just do it tomorrow.
Oh, don't give your call
Don't
either.
forget though, because I don't know where it is.
Well, when's your
What it
wedding?
is.
It's not even 14 days.
Oh, I have 2 weeks to send an email.
What?
It's like 9 10 days.
I thought it was this Tuesday.
No, next Tuesday.
Why I need an
It's
invitation
the 12th.
went there this
It's
Tuesday.
the 12th.
Oh my gosh.
I'll make sure I get duly on it tomorrow.
How am I gonna get a suit level up?
Later, all. So, good ending. Good session.
Yeah, good session. Have a good day.
Catch you later, Clutch.
Lots of fun. Thanks.
Yo, your buddy Tom's up for sure, eh?
Yeah. You sound good back here for this weekend.
Well, tell him I want to get